Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back and welcome to math time. Today we're going to start off by counting further than we've counted before. Are you ready? Good, because Farmer Brown is waiting to help us out. Let's take a look. There he is. Okay, Farmer Brown, show us please. So we're going to count all the way to 100 and then we're going to continue to 120. Oof, you know what? Let's start with a fun rhyme. Green worms, oh so small. How many come when I call? Okay, let's start counting. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Whoops, don't stop there. Keep going. 100. Here, Farmer Brown, help us out. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. Bravo! Okay, now let's try it again a little bit easier way. Let's just count by tens. Oof, that's a relief. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Bravo! Give yourselves a hand clap. I guess it can be a little louder because you're at home. Just, that is a lot of counting and we did it so well, didn't we? Well, now we're going to check out some numbers and see if you can find them. See if you can find them. Okay. So, first number is, take a look. First number is 12. Can you find 12? Yes, there it is. Bravo! Can you find the number 50? Where is the number 50? Excellent. This is the number 50. Where is the number 63? Good. The 6 is first. 63. And number 9? There it is. This is easy for you, right? You guys know a lot of numbers. And the number 36. Well, that's obvious. It's the only one left. Notice that 36 and 63 have the same numbers, but in different order. 36 has 3 first. 63 has 6 first. Good. Well done. Let's keep going. We have more fun things to do together today. So, now we're going to take a board and draw a square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice that since no parts are missing, it's a whole square. This is called a whole square. So if I divided any object into two equal parts, each part will be called 1/2. 1/2. So I'm going to divide the square into 2 halves. So how many halves make up the whole? Well, you can see 2 halves make up 1 whole. Okay, so let's just shade 1/2. If you were here, I would have you do it. You're welcome to try this at home. So this is 1/2 because a whole has 2 parts and we selected 1 part. Excellent. Okay, now let's move on to something else. As I promised, we're going to be looking at measuring today. Measuring. So let's take a look at my paper clip ruler. This is a paper clip ruler and a piece of string. It's a piece of embroidery thread, actually. I use it for embroidering pretty designs. So let me ask you, how many paper clips would be the length of this embroidery thread? Well, you're right. I have to first of all put it to the end so they match, kind of like a line here, and then count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wouldn't count this one because the string ends before the paper clip finishes, so we can't count that one. So forget that one. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 paper clips long. So to buy a piece of embroidery thread this long, of this same length, would you ask the sales clerk to cut a piece of thread that is 5 paper clips long? Would you? I wonder, could you go in this store and say, oh, please cut me a piece of string that's 5 paper clips long? What do you think they would tell you? Well, the string or ribbon, anything that you buy, like that has a length this way, can be purchased. It can be measured rather with beans or Unifix cubes or paper clips, but you wouldn't really ask for those units when you're buying it. Each country decides what their standard or official measuring unit will be. So in this country, United States, we use inches. We've used these rulers in class before. In fact, I brought a few different kinds. I have this one that's also a hole punch. It does measuring and punching holes. It's also a straight edge to make a straight line if I need to. And I also have this one. This is a reader or writer's tool because it has post-it notes, it has notes for writing, and guess what? It also carries a ruler and a straight edge on the side. Okay, so in the United States, we use mostly inches to measure. Well, in other countries, we mostly use centimeters. Centimeters. So let's write that word centimeter. And notice that this word centimeter has the word cent in it. Cent. We know that word. So centimeter has the word cent. Let's say it together, the whole word. Centimeter, centimeter. Okay, so each of the spaces of a centimeter is about as long as your finger. See, look, if I put my finger, it's about the same length as a centimeter. Okay, so let's try measuring something with our centimeter. For example, let's try measuring our embroidery thread. So I'm going to line it up at the 0 here, not here. I will not line it up here because that's not the beginning of the measuring. That's the end of the ruler. I have to look for the number and put my object carefully next to the beginning of the numbers. So let's see if I can get you a little closer, a little better view. That's pretty good, right? So start at 0, line it up carefully. This is what they would do if I bought it in the store. And I can see that the string measures between 15 and 16 centimeters. I could even call that 15 and a half centimeters. Okay, let's try measuring something else. How about an eraser? Well, that's like 5, almost 6 centimeters. Yeah, that's just about 6 centimeters. How about if I measure this box of paper clips? That's about 8.5 centimeters. What if I measure one paper clip? What do you think that measures? That measures just a little more than 3 centimeters. Wow, it's interesting to know. Oh, and what about my pencil? How many centimeters is my pencil? Start at 0 and go all the way over, and you could see it's just about 15 centimeters. Interesting. Well, I hope that you can guess how many centimeters some of these things measure. Let's see, I'll try this one. How many centimeters do you think this measures? Let's find out. See how close you were. Did you say around 13? That would be correct. If you said like 40 or you said like 2, then you're not really so correct. But if you said around 10, 15, 20, that's not bad. It's 13 centimeters. Now we know. Well, here's a fun activity that you could do at home. Take a paper, put your hand on it, okay, and draw around it. We've done this before. In other words, draw the outline of your hand. Stretch it as wide as you can. And now you're going to see your hand here. Let me make that a little bit darker to make it easy for you to see what I'm doing, because the next step is crucial, very important step. This is Miss Kara's hand. Okay, now take your centimeter and measure from your thumb to your pinky. You're measuring from your thumb to your pinky. But it's easier to do it on a paper than actually on your hand. So start at the edge of the thumb, there's my 0, and go over to the furthest point of the pinky. And look, my hand stretches to a little more than 19 centimeters. I will call it 19 centimeters. That's 19 centimeters. Well, boys and girls, in Bible times, the part from here to here on your hand would be called a hand span, and that was a unit of measurement. Just like we've been talking about measuring with paper clip ruler, with inch rulers, and centimeter rulers. Well, in Bible times, people measured objects using their hand span. This would be about the size of an object, but you would have to, of course, use that to measure, like starting at one end, 1,